In this video, we're going to go over three other data types. Those types are a char, a string, and a boolean. So the first thing we need to do before any program is start our main method. Alright, let's go over a char first, or character, char, same thing. Char is just short for character. And what that is a one symbol at a time. It cannot be any more than one symbol. So first we type in char because we type in our data type, and then we name our character. Let's name it Bob equals, and then we start these single quotation marks. So you cannot use a double quotation mark here. That would not work. 8 single quotation marks and semicolon. So if we tell it to type in Bob, well, we've set Bob in this line, line 13, we've set Bob equal to the character 8, and then we tell it to print Bob. So if we run this, it will print the number 8. 8, build successful. Alright. Then I'll show you that it won't work if we do more. So let's try char, we'll call this one Charlie. That's a good name for a char. And we'll go with 87, I guess. Now, it does not matter that these are numbers in here. Like, I could change this one to an and sign, or ampersand, I think is the technical name for it. But here, it's telling me there's an error, unclosed character literal. That just means that there are too many things inside these quotation marks. So if I just bring it to 7, oh, I'm sorry, I need an equal sign. So that works, but if I try putting two things in there, the unclosed character literal, same error message, this isn't going to work because there's two things in there. So I'm going to bring that down to just a 7. And I can put any kind of character I want in those. So I will print out Charlie, and that will print out a 7. Alright, the next data type we are going to do is a string. A string is basically a bunch of characters together, or you can have just one character, it doesn't matter. Whenever you declare a string, it has to be with a capital S for string. So string, we'll go with we'll call this one my name, equals, and then these have to be double quotation marks. Joey Harbour. Notice I have a space in there. Space isn't necessary, you don't have to have one, but you can. So I've decided to have space. So if I tell it to print my name, I have to have capital N there, otherwise it won't associate the two with each other. It'll print that. You notice I can actually have a I'll call this one string a letter. Now, I have to have these double quotation marks, but I can still have just one thing in here. So if I tell it to print the a letter, which A is the letter I chose because it's a letter, notice down here, I'll bring this up so you can see it, we have the and sign, which is printing from these two lines, really just printing from this one right here, it's being declared there. Then we have 7 being printed from right here. Then we skip down a little bit, then my name is printed from here. Whoops. Don't know why I pressed there, just backspace that. Anyways, then our last character type is going to be a boolean. This is going to be a little bit harder to understand. It's not really more complicated, it's just it's different than what you're thinking. Basically, a boolean is either true or false. So, boolean, our boolean, well, that's what we're going to call it, equals true. And then if I tell it to print our boolean, it should print the word true out. I could also make this false, and whenever I run that, it will print false out at the bottom. But I notice I cannot make it anything else. I cannot make it elephant, or like if I try to make elephant, it doesn't know what to do. Cannot find symbol. Now what I can do equals true, and then I can set a boolean, we'll just call this one another boolean, equals our boolean. And this will work, because the program sees, okay, it's whatever the value of our boolean is, and it goes up here and sees our boolean is true. So if I print out our boolean, it will print out the word true. Our boolean. So I'll have the word true twice at the bottom here. The boolean may seem useless right now. You'll see in a few more videos like where it actually gets used, which is mainly for if statements. If something is true, then do this. If something is false, do this instead. Don't try to figure it out too much right now. It's pretty easy to understand. You'll get it later on whenever we go over it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like, comment, and subscribe if this helped you.